Previously, I have shown you how to draw simple watercolor boat at the beginner's level. If you haven't watched that yet, please find the link in the description box and follow it through. Now today I will show you how to draw this boat, which is a little bit in advanced level. So, if you want to draw just a boat, you will need to figure out just two things first. First, figure out from which angle you are drawing, that is perspective. Once you find out the perspective, it will be easier for you to draw the boat in a little bit of a detailed level. See here what I did. I drew the boat in the right perspective, the way I want it. Then, that's the second stage. I painted in 3 stages. I picked a little bit of green, turquoise green color, and then with the cobalt blue, I paint the water. At this stage, I will not worry about any sort of color or anything. Simply just paint the base colors. Down at the bottom, I will just finish with some burnt sienna and bit of color wherever I feel like doing it. This is a wooden boat, so I will just try to put some little bit of burnt sienna on the boat as well. Once that is dried, my second thing will be painting with middle value. So here it is dry now. I picked up burnt sienna with milk consistency and I try to paint on the side of the boat. I'm trying to be a little bit concerned about the values. So like first I'm trying to figure out from where the light will come up, and I'll probably put the lighter value in there, and then with a little bit of darker value I just specify the wooden structure, and down at the bottom I'll try to put a bit more darker values in there. I'll try to add darker value in there. Let's mix up some darker value. And what I'll try to do to break the harmony of the pigment probably with my finger, or any way you can do it, that will create a sort of good visual effects. You can use your brush or your finger so that it's not monotonous. This is what I do sometimes when I paint landscape or any objects to create some visual impact. In this painting I have used sable hairbrush, which is medium size 8, and then I used Escoda Perla synthetic hairbrush to do some little bit of detailing stuff. Here in the shadow I try to use my finger as well, sometimes just to create some unusual or uneven pigment structure on the water. When I use darker value, I'll try to take the advantage of wet or not wet effect, because that's the water. This is what you need to make sure when you use the water. Try to take the advantage of wet into wet effect in there. Even though if your paint is already dry, use some glazing of fresh water there and use your darker value so that your pigment spreads out randomly. Now inside the boat, I'll have to make sure I use darker pigment in there, just because so that the edges of the boat which gets highlighted. I want to highlight that edges of the boat. These kind of small little nuances makes your painting different, makes your painting looking good. I'll try to establish the structures of the boat slowly. I am trying to do the detailing stuff, started doing the detailing stuff now. I will do something different in here, and this is what I do sometimes. I wet the surface. Here I'm wetting the boat, and then I drop some paint so that it creates some random watercolor effect in there. As you can see that it creates some beautiful watercolor painting effect which can make your boat look a bit different than usual boat. Then I finish off all other small little details and textures of the boat. Now you can completely avoid this one, but it's just what I do in many cases. To me, the watercolor is randomness. It's expression. It's your expression, how you want to express the object or scenario in front of your viewers. I'm using some white pigments in there as well, doing some ropes coming out of the boat. These sort of small little details in the end pulls up everything together what you have done and make your painting working. And now I'll use some brush pen. You can use any brush pen you want, or even a pen would do. Just using the black to define the shadows and sort of 3D effects of the rope and any other details it's remaining. You can use very number one synthetic hairbrush as well, or even a pen, doesn't matter. I just had this brush pen handy near me, and I'm just using some splatters to enhance the randomness of the painting. And that is all. I'm finished, I should say. So this kind of boat you can draw once you have a little bit of good hand of doing the basic boat painting. Then you can start doing this sort of thing, and incorporating this sort of boat in your landscape or seascape will take your painting to the next level. I'm just using random dry brush technique to use the texture. Here it is. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and if you think it helped you a little bit, please tell your friends and watercolor enthusiasts to watch this video and subscribe. Thank you very much. I will see you in next video.